Okay, a treat especial, possibly. I found, by my place in Wisconsin, at the local thrift shop, a CED. It is a Sears. Cost me a walloping 10 American doll hairs. Have no idea if it works. I plug it in, but it doesn't do anything. There's no power button on it, so my guess is it just turns on when you put the disc in. It says right here on the back, April of 1983. So it's actually older than me by a few months. It does have, I did check this at least. It has a stylus. And it looks to be okay. It's got a nice little needle tip to it. So, I don't have any CEDs because I found some in the past, but I've never bought any because, well, I've never had a reason to and never even seen one of these things for sale or even one that for sale that works. So this is just a fun mystery. So, I went to a shop that I figured would have some half-price books, and I have our hero, Burt Reynolds, with Beverly D'Angelo, by the way, for $1. So, if Burt is our hero, this machine will work. We're going to find out if Burt is going to let us down. Here, you want to help me? So, let's see what happens, if anything happens at all. We shove this thing in here. Oh, it turned on? Okay. Alright, it has the disc. It's making noise. Oh, standby light's blinking. I kind of wonder if it's got a bad belt. What does this do? Nothing. That sounds like the motor is spinning. And ain't nothing spinning with it. So, return. I don't know. Okay, well the mechanism to at least load the disc works. So, I think I'm going to have to take it apart and take a look. But if it just needs a belt, we might be in luck. So, stay tuned on this one. Alright, so I lifted the control board, which was actually really easy. It's just a couple of screws on either side. And sure enough, the noise we're hearing, I'm sure, was this little belt here, which is squishy and just shot. And that was for the little mechanism here that lifts the plate. I don't see another belt. I'm thinking this is a direct drive motor. So I've got some belts here, and it's either too small or too long. So let's try this one that's a bit longer and see if it's snug enough. No, there's no way in hell. I'm gonna have to stretch the tighter one. Molly, it is not time to eat yet. It gets close to food time, and they just, you know, they don't shut up. Okay, this is kind of tricky one-handed. Oh, there we go. I got it. I mean, we'll see if that works. So I'm thinking I can fire this up open. So maybe I'll toss the screw down here. Because let's see, is there anything that pushes? There's nothing that pushes up against it. It literally just rides on there. So I probably don't have to screw this down to make it operate. Let's see. Okay, oh, I should plug it back in. Which, here. Okay. Alright. So let's see now what happens. This goes under here. Okay. Ooh, it dropped the tray. Look at that. Oh, it's not spinning though. That's an improvement. There must be another belt underneath. There's gotta be. Okay. Well, we'll continue. Alright, so I'm continuing to experiment. What I found is if I hit this dip switch in the back, it thinks there's a disc in. And if I push the play button, there's another motor sound. It's right there. The belt's completely off of it. And that, I believe, is what drives this head to move over. So, I'll figure out what I gotta do to get at that belt. Alright, so I pitched this up with a screwdriver, and I managed to put a belt on. Not as tight as I'd like it to be. Don't know, do I have a smaller belt? Oh, you know what? These are smaller, I think. Well, let me try putting one of these ones on. I'm just using pliers and gently reaching in there. Alright, it is the same size, but this one does feel a little more snug. So, let's see what's going to happen if we try it now. And I'm going to just err on the safe side and put this kind of together. Alright. So, no. Alright.
Did you still need help?
Oh, look at that. The head's moving. Ooh, did it... Is it spinning? I think it might be spinning, and I can't see it. Oh, shit. Something's happening. Look at that.
It says RCA.
Oh, yeah, my favorite.
Selectavision.
Yeah, RCA Selectavision. There we go. Look at that. It's so damn shiny. Oh, this is cool. It's way cool. Look at that. I mean, yeah, it looks like shit, but... I mean... This kind of looks like this. There's this fake film grain going on that I don't feel like is actually has anything to do with the disc.
Morning, Mr. Evans.
I think it's just what it is.
There's our hero, Mr. Burt Reynolds. He's here to kick ass, get the chicks. How cool is that? Alright, now we just gotta... Oh, it's COVID time. She was wearing a mask.
Really?
What do you know? Oh, now we just gotta put it back together and see if it stays working. Nice. Alright. Before I put it back together, I figured I should show the fast forward function. I hold the fast forward button down. It's just jogging the head over. Interesting. Alright, it's back together. Let's test it again. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I wish this TV was an RCA. The RCA I had in here died. Neat. So...
ahead, Kurt.
Pretty cool. What else we got here?
World stuff. But first, I want you to look over there to the Bellevue Hospital.
So what does normal do? Just a little bit? Oh, I see. It just speeds it up.
A lot of money.
Ah, there she is. The lovely Beverly D'Angelo.
Yes, $25,000 is an enormous amount of money.
So that's cool. So that just sort of speeds up the play.
Look this on the railing. Come back 23 years from now. The boat will be gone. That'll still be sitting there, ready to eat. That's how many preservatives are in there.
Do I have to live with you?
You'd have to live in the same bed.
Well, I've never heard of this movie, but I'm gonna watch it now.
I redone it.
Just a couple of belts. And now I have a new form of dead media to collect for no fucking reason because I'm insane. Next up, Revenge of the Nerds. That's gonna be my goal. I need Revenge of the Nerds.
I want you to talk very slow. Very nice.
Fun shit.